Hey, welcome back to another exciting episode of Gil Skillz. Today, I've got something really cool for you to see as I microscrap, and that is this digital photo frame. I'm going to take this apart and see what kind of inner goodness is inside for your viewing pleasure. Kind of like what this is supposed to be, only it doesn't work. Let's check it out! Hey guys, for those of you that have been around for a while, you know the drill. But for those of you that are new to the channel, please feel free to like, comment, share, and subscribe. It would mean the world to me. It would mean the world to my channel. It would mean the world to the YouTube algorithm. So if you did your part, they'll do their part, and we'll get more awesome folks in here watching disassembling videos and microscrapping videos and recycling videos and things of that nature. First thing that I noticed right away is there's 4 screws on the outer edge here, so I'm going to go ahead and take those off and see what I can find out from there. Yayos! Where's my screwdriver? Let's go ahead and see what is underneath, shall we? Oh, that's interesting. Let's go ahead and disconnect some of this stuff so that we can take it apart further. Just removing certain wires so that I can disconnect here. So it looks like we got a couple of interesting boards in here, which is awesome. Let's do the display part first, and then we'll dive into this in just a few brief moments. So we got more screws here. You know what we do with screws? We fast forward them. So let's do it. These are most likely steel. Ooh. Interesting. These are not attracted to the magnet, so I'm wondering if they're stainless steel. I don't think it's aluminum. I think this could be stainless steel. That is awesome. Kind of curious about the screws now. Nope. Nope. Okay. The screws are definitely ferrous. Okay then. I think this is some sort of proximity sensor. It's not a camera, but I think it's a proximity sensor so that it'll come on when it, detects someone within a certain radius or something like that. Or if you wave your hand in front of it, it'll work. Let's go ahead and set that aside. This is definitely a low-grade board, if it even can be considered a low-grade board, but I will set it aside just the same. And we got some wire here. So I'll set that aside. And we got some more wire here, setting that aside. All right, so that comes right out. Interesting, okay. This here is nothing but, it's like a plywood type of thing. It's like a cheap wood. So I'll put that with the other junk and plastic. All right, what do we got left here? I see some gold components down here. I don't know if you can see that or not, but there's definitely some gold in there. Let's see if we can get that back cover off and see more. Right. So with those straps, with these straps being stainless steel, it makes me wonder what other items are stainless steel, if at all. I'm going to be checking this entire thing. So this is metal, ferrous metal, I should say. So let me put that in a separate pile. You can see there's some gold. You can't really see it that well, but there is definitely some gold here. So I'll probably snip that off. I have like a little can that I keep these sort of things in for gold refinement later on. So just wanted to show you that. All right, that is really, really interesting. We've got, I don't know if those are MLCCs or I know that's an IC, but there is some interesting things on here. We get a couple of IC chips. Correct me if I'm wrong, more experienced YouTube creators and scrappers, but there is gold flashing on this as well. So I'm wondering if this would be classified as a mid-grade board. You guys let me know in the comments below. It would be greatly appreciated. Let me put that with the other board and we'll continue. Looks like it's from Sharp. See? Sharp. Okay. Interesting. So this is just a plastic cover there. Put that over there with the other junk. We'll break this down even more. We got some more metal here. See if it's ferrous or not. Definitely ferrous, so that goes with the ferrous metal. That aside here, there's not really too much else I'm going to want in this, but we're going to separate as much of it as possible so that I can show you the different layers and stuff like that. So this is more plastic. It's another layer. This is a glass piece here. This is where, I think this piece here is where you'd see all your pixels and whatnot. And then the rest is for lighting and stuff like that. And then we've got a thick plastic piece in here. And I want to be careful with this too, because I believe there is, it's not LED, it's one of those incandescent lighting. Not incandescent, oh my gosh. It's not incandescent, but it's one of those, yeah, there's a bulb in there. I don't know why that's eluding me at the moment, but it is. I don't want to damage that because it can cause issues. Just want to see if I can get it out. There we go. Oh, there was another cover. See? Let's see. Whoa! There's a very light pull, but it's not really sticking with the neodymium magnet, and these are super strong. So if the neodymium magnet is barely touching this, like if it's got like a really weak pull, chances are it's stainless steel. So I'm going to put that with the other two straps. Interesting. I'm seeing some really interesting stuff here. Okay, I think I understand now. Let me see if I can just slide this out. Oh, now that is super interesting. All right, so we got our final metal piece here. Let's see if that is ferrous or not. Nope, that looks like it's stainless steel as well. It does have a slight attraction to it, but as you can see how it's falling off? The magnet wouldn't do that if it was just regular steel. It does have a light attraction to it, so I'm going to deem that as stainless steel. Freaking awesome. There is some paper in there too that I'm going to try to get out at a later time though. All right, so look at that. Isn't that neat? So this is why I wanted to be careful, guys, because it wasn't a straight bulb. It was like a U-shaped bulb. And if you break it, you could potentially have, you could have fumes and stuff like that that you don't want to breathe in. So you definitely want to be careful with these types of things. Let me snip off the wire. I'll put that with the wire, and I'll put this with the other trash. The interesting thing is the bigger that these are, like if you can find these like a big enough size, you might be able to repurpose it and do something with it. You can create a table or something. There's a lot of applications you could do with these things. Just food for thought. All right, let me put that over there. All right, now the juicy bit. The juicy bit, yeah. Sorry about that, guys. I get a little excited, when we get to the finer points of a scrap teardown. So we got a bunch of boards in there. We got at least a couple of boards. So let me go ahead and take the screws out and see what we got. All right, looks like we got most of the screws out. We have a few more for like the speaker and things like that. Let's take care of the wires if we can. All right, we got a decent bunch of wire here. Let me go ahead and set that aside. We got some ribbon. That looks, if there's gold on there, there's very little on there. It doesn't look golden. It looks more like a silverish or tinnish, but I'll set that aside. All right, let's take a look at this thing. Wow, look at that. Some crystal oscillators. We got some flat packs here. We got some IC chips in various locations. We got some gold flashing pins on the inside here. It's a decent board overall, and I'm going to say that it's probably a mid-grade. Yayos! So I'm going to put this with the other boards. Just put that there for now. We've got a couple more pieces here. Let me go ahead and take those out. We got some screws as well, so give me just a moment on that. There's another low-grade board. I'm going to say low-grade board. It could be a mid-grade board because there is an IC on there. But yeah, there we go. There's another board. An interesting smorgasbord of boards. That was terrible. Sorry, guys. Okay, speaker. Speaker. Oh, sneaky. 2 more screws right in there. We get the on-off switch there, the power plug in, and the rest of this is plastic. So I'll just put that with the other junk. I'm going to see if I can get those plastic buttons off there. I may or may not be able to. Oh yeah. So we got buttons here that could potentially have some silver contacts as well. Put this with the wire. So give me just a brief moment, guys. We're going to reorganize here, and we will go over the final tally of everything. Yes! All right, guys, here we have the end bounty. Let's go ahead and get right into it. So first and foremost, we've got some stainless steel here, which is awesome. It had a very, very weak grip on the neodymium magnet, so I suspect that it is stainless steel. We've also got regular steel here that firmly gripped onto the magnet. We've got 2 speakers that came out of the unit itself. We've got a decent amount of wire, as you can see here. We've got all the screws that came with it. Remember, no metal left behind on the Gil Skillz channel. We got a little bit of wire here with the power connection and the on-off switch for the digital picture frame there. We've got a couple of ribbon cables here, one of which I'm not certain has gold on it, but this one has a decent amount of flash gold on it, which is pretty cool. We've got a decent amount of boards here, as you can plainly see. We've got a board here, low-grade board with possible silver contacts. We've got a whole bunch of buttons here, which is really awesome. We got a mid-grade board here, chock full of crystal oscillators. We got flat packs and IC chips, all sorts of fun stuff on there. We got another, what I think is a mid-grade board, not 100% sure. It's a very thin board, but it does have some flat packs on it, some other goodies, and it is gold flashed. We've got a low-grade board, if that can be considered a low-grade board, and then another low-grade board. The rest is just simply plastic and wood. And that's it, ladies and gentlemen. As you can see here, that is the total of the digital frame. If you like what you've seen here, please feel free to like, comment, share, and subscribe. And until the next time, have a scrap happy day.